What's up, guys? It's a Tuesday morning, or afternoon, I mean. Early in the afternoon. Well, actually about midway in the afternoon. Let me put it that way. About 3 o'clock or so. We're on our way up to the market. If you didn't see my last video, because I haven't actually made it yet, but I think I'm going to upload it before this one. But a lot of people don't watch the videos if I'm not out and about walking around. The ones from my computer, not everybody watches. So if you didn't see it, I have a big announcement that my new book will be out within 2 weeks. This is called Live in Cambodia, a guide for living in the Kingdom of Wonder. I spent a lot of time writing and researching. This book isn't about the history of Cambodia. It's not about a guide to attractions or temples, or it has nothing to do with the culture or anything like that, except when it's necessary to mention it for different reasons. But it's a practical, down-to-earth, concise guide on how to live in Cambodia. Whether you're going to be teaching, I have a whole huge sections I should say, about teaching. Whether you're retiring, and it's going to cover everything, including things you should do before you even leave. Things you might not think about, to be sure all your affairs back home are in order. And I have sections on banking and money. I have sections on cell phones and usage. I have whole sections on teaching, of course, including getting started, persistence pays off, all about contracts, interviews, how to get a job, your packets and what they should include and look like. And I'll even show you how to make a plan when you first go out looking for a job, to make it easier for you and expedite the situation. Then I have a whole section, like I said, on retiring, visas, visa extensions, work permits, and all that. I have 2 more sections to finish up, and that should take me a few more days. One of them is going to be general advice. These are things that you should know, but aren't going to be lengthy enough to make a whole chapter, a separate chapter about. But the section itself should be a pretty good length. And then at the end, I'm going to give you links to a ton of resources that you can use, either before you show up or when you get here. These are going to include links to websites, forums, groups, restaurants, bars, banks, all different kinds of things that you can use that will help you out even after you get here. I also have a whole section on transportation and getting around. I cover just about everything. Of course, cost of living, yes. I failed to mention that one, and that's always a big one. I do a whole big chapter on cost of living. So yes, it's going to be what I'd like to think is the ultimate guide to living here, whether you want to teach or retire. and it's very concise. It's not overly long or overly wordy. I know there are books out there that will kind of give some of the same information, and I've read them, and I have nothing horrible to say about them, but it seems like whenever somebody writes a book about Cambodia, they always want to include the history, and they want to include lessons on the language, and they want to include lessons on the culture. And that's all fine, but there are several books already that cover all those topics specifically. I mean, books that are written just for those things. If you like history, there are any number of books about the history of Cambodia you can read. If you want to know about the culture, get the book Culture Shock Cambodia. And that covers everything you'll need to know. So I didn't find it necessary to add all that just to try to add a word count, get my word count up. So this book is going to be very, like I said, concise and precise, giving you all the information you need to know without getting into things that you'll want to skip over. And the good news is, it's, like I said, it's going to be available in about 2 weeks. I still got to finish the two last sections. And then, of course, I'm going to take the time to edit it, make sure it looks good, add anything I may have missed as I'm rereading it, and things like that. So, you can get your copy pre-ordered today. Anybody who is on any of my social media, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, my webpage, or yes, YouTube, can get their copy of it today, pre-ordered, and be the first ones to get it before I put it for sale on other platforms. And it's really simple. Anybody that donates at least $10 to the Road to 1,000, the links are down below. You can either go to the website and donate, or go right through my donation button, my donation link in the description below, whichever one you prefer. But anybody starting today that donates $10 or more will receive a copy on the day it is ready. I will get your email address, and I will send you your copy. It will be ready for you to download immediately once it's ready, before anybody else has a chance to purchase it. And I do have the cover picture, the cover photo and everything, what the cover is going to look like, on my social media if you want to check it out, or just look at my last video, the one that isn't me walking around. So that's the deal. I like to get pre-orders of at least 50. That would be sweet. So not only does it help me financially, so I can finally pay my rent. My donations were off a little bit this month, so my landlord's getting a little jumpy about if I'm going to have the money. But that will help me, and it will also help education in Cambodia, because all that money is going to be put back into my teaching. And yes, when I say donate $10, I mean one time. I want to clarify that. You don't have to make it a monthly donation. Donate $10 once, and you will get a copy of the book. I just wanted to clarify that. Plus, you get something awesome. So it helps me, it helps the students. You get something really cool. It's a win-win-win situation. And everybody is happy. and I'm very excited about it. I put a lot of work and time into this. Sometimes writing 4,000 or 5,000 words a day, and that's in between me teaching, trying to get new business, and of course all the other things. So hope you will appreciate it, and I hope you will help support not only me and my channel, but also the road to 1,000. Right now we're in Samaki. The market. Some of you may not have seen the inside of a market here in Cambodia before. Good looking fish. And chicken and pork. More chicken over there. All kinds of herbs, vegetables. Yeah. If you do know me and you've been watching my videos, you know I love the markets here. They may be dusty and rusty. Huh? Yeah. Whatever. Now she's asking me, I don't know. She has the money, she knows what she's doing. Why would she ask me? Doesn't make sense. Yeah, fruit, vegetables, meat, whatever you want. You can certainly find them here. Bags, clothes, trinkets, souvenirs. You can get your haircuts. Find a place to get a meal. They do have pop-up restaurants all over. They have little places that will make you a fresh, very fresh fruit juice, and they'll put it like in a water bottle they washed out for 50 cents. Hey, you can see over here. Nice little place to come and sit down and grab a bite to eat. Get between the two bikes. You do have to be careful sometimes because people ride their motorbikes through here, but it's okay. Hello. We got some bling. And as always here, lots and lots of bananas. Shorts, pants, shirts, hats. Underwear, socks, bedding is all ready for you. All right. I didn't want to make that announcement and let you know about the book. Like I said, if you haven't already looked at my last video, if you did, you've heard it all before. But I still appreciate you sticking around for this one. I don't want to make this overly long. I am going to go live if you're interested, tomorrow night, which will be Wednesday, about 7 o'clock p.m. My time, Cambodia time, 7 o'clock p.m. So if that's too early, let me know. I can always adjust my time if it's going to be early where you live. Let me go down here. Like I said, it's a little bit later in the afternoon. Yeah, there's going to be nothing down here. Everything's basically closed already. The big rush is in the morning. It's all the fruit that didn't sell. People are sweeping up. Yeah, gonna be nothing down here. All right. I will talk to you guys in the next one.